Hi guys, today I have my makeup use of update number 1. I think the next update I'm going to do in the next 2 months, because just considering that this project is going to be ongoing for the whole 2016. I'm going to jump right into the items that I didn't get any use out of this month really quickly. I just want to mention the Laura Mercier lip glosses. Didn't use them. Didn't use the Dior lip gloss. I think I got one use out of the Hourglass liquid lipstick in Icon, which you can't even see if I've used it or not because this is so thick that you can't see through it. The L'Oreal Infallible concealer, I put 2 of these in this project, one of which I'm still working on, so I haven't touched this one. Once I'm done with the other one, I will move on to this one. The Stila lip gloss, the Stila convertible duo. This is a blush and lip product. Everything else I think I've used. This is the Bulletproof Brows from Too Faced. I love this product. It's really good. When the formula is good, I've really enjoyed it. But because I've had to revive it so many times, the formula is now changed. And I think I revived it either a little bit before or a little bit after my intro video. And within 2 weeks, it dried out yet again. So when I tried using it, it was a little bit more stiff. It wasn't as blendable, you know, as it normally is, because the product itself is really good. So if I continue to have to revive it every couple of weeks, I think I'm just going to toss it and then move on to maybe bring in another product or something like that. Also have my soft ochre paint pot, and I've made really good progress in this particular product here. I have been using this consistently, trying to focus on it because I know this product is probably going to take me a very long time. So I'm really putting a lot of focus into it. A lot of the usage that I've gotten is in this area here. Ignore the dent. I dug my nail into it earlier today. But a lot of the usage is right there in the center, if you can see it, right in the center right there. So I've been getting quite a bit of usage out of this product. And then the L'Oreal Infallible Shadow. Now I brought this shadow into this project thinking, okay, it's a matte shadow. It's probably not going to be very difficult to use. So I thought I could use it not only to highlight underneath my eyes, I can also use it whenever I want a matte highlight right in here. I can use it to set my eyeshadow primer or my soft ochre paint pot. I gotta tell you, I don't like this product at all. I've tried other infallible shadows, and granted those have color, like pigment to them, but this is so chalky. This is one of the worst matte cream shadows that I have ever tried. It does not blend out evenly. It just looks so blotchy and chalky. Like I just drew chalk on my eyes, and I don't like that. And even my creme brulee applies way better. That shadow is so good and it applies way better than this, and that shadow's $1. So I was just shocked and kind of annoyed. You could see a lot of the usage mainly in the center part right here. But if for some reason you were thinking of picking up this shadow, I would not recommend it. It's really horrible, and I will never purchase this. Once I'm done with it, I will never purchase it again. And then I have the Coralista blush from Benefit. I have been using this on a regular basis. Pretty much anytime that I'm putting on a blush, I'm probably most often than not putting this over top of any blush that I'm wearing. And I'm even wearing it on days where when I'm not using any blush at all and just want to go in with something super subtle, but that's going to give me some luminosity. I've been really enjoying this product, so much so that I've been skipping on highlight a lot of the times, which is very surprising. It's really pretty. You can't even tell that I have made a dent. And I have been using it. Let me see, I apply sometimes makeup 4 days out of the week. 3 out of the 4 days I will be reaching for this, and you can't even tell that I've been using it at all. It's kind of giving me a little bit worried because hopefully I can finish this through, you know, during this year. And then Laura Mercier, I feel like this has been you can tell the usage more so than the Coralista, probably because these are a little bit more densely packed than this one. This one seems to be a little bit softer. I don't wear it on its own. I'll put it on, and then every time I put this on, I've been putting this over top of it, and it just looks really, really beautiful. I love it. So it's been looking really pretty. Then my Stila luminous setting powder, you can see that I've gotten quite a bit of usage right around these edges. Some of it did start crumbling off. I think by the next update, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to repress it, because some parts did start crumbling off. But either way, still getting use out of that. And my NARS Crystal Setting Powder, you can see a lot more pan this time around. Not only that, but you can see a lot more dip like on the sides, because I've been focusing more on the sides than anything. I'm trying not to hit so much in this area right here, because it's coming off, and it's almost coming off like tin, not like tin, like paper. Sorry. I don't know why I said tin, but it's coming off in very, very thin paper-like flakes. Not crumbly, it's like paper thin. So I'm trying to focus more on the sides. My Chanel Soleil de Tan, I used it for the first 2.5 weeks consistently, pretty much every time that I was putting on makeup. And then I stopped using it because I noticed that I started breaking out on my cheeks, and I hadn't had massive breakouts in a very long time. I mean, I'll get a pimple here and there, but these were, I mean, I've been healing now for over a week, and well over a week. I want to say 2 weeks, and some of them are still there and they still hurt. So I stopped using this, I want to say a little under a week ago, because I don't know if this product is what's causing it. Because before me using this product, it had been a while since I had gotten a really bad breakout on my cheeks right here. So I'm taking a break from it to see if this is what's causing it. If once the breakout goes away, I'm going to try it again, and then if I break out again, then it's probably this. This has fragrance to it, so that could have something to do with it, but I'm testing it out right now. I will let you guys know by the next update. And then my Physicians Formula Bronze Booster, this product right here. I have been using it, let me see, I used it for the first 2.5 weeks as well, consistently, not only on my face, but also I used it on my chest area and then my shoulders as well. And I really like the finish of this product. It's on my face, it shows up, it's very subtle, but I really like how it has a bit of a, like shimmery, you know, it gives you a little shimmer, a little glow, and I love that on my shoulders. I love that on the chest. But I actually found myself very frustrated when using this product. Every time I dipped my brush into it, beads would just start flying out of it. It doesn't matter if you're dipping gently or what have you. Anytime you're dipping your brush, just the beads kind of scatter to the sides and kind of fall over. So I was having to pick up beads from the floor, from my desk, and it's just not something that I want to be dealing with every time. It was kind of getting annoying, and I don't know. I feel like by the next update, I will let you guys know if I'm going to switch this out with something else, because I enjoy doing my makeup. It relaxes me, and you know, I really enjoy it. And when I go in with a product and I'm like getting frustrated with it, it no longer makes it enjoyable for me. So I don't want to be doing my makeup and then be frustrated with a product. I'd rather just remove it from the project and bring in another product that I'm going to enjoy so much more, or not feel quite as frustrated with it. So the finish is really beautiful, but once again, I don't like the whole bead falling over thing. It's just not my thing. And then I have my pigment right here, which I did mark it right there. It's not going to focus, I'm sorry. So the line is right here. The little mark. Can I even see through this? I can't even see through it. That cannot be right. I marked it right here, but I spilled it. I'm not gonna lie. I did use it a couple of times, and every time that I open it, product just falls out. And then I did spill a little bit. So it's now showing, I don't know if this is right. It looks like a lot of product used, but it's showing right there. I will mark it after this video. And then I have my Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, which if you saw one of my makeup baskets, then you probably already know that I made a mistake. When I made my intro video, I said that I was all the way up to where it said waterproof, which was all the way up here. When I started using it, there's bubbles, and even now I still feel like, do you hear that? Do you hear that? There's quite a bit of bubbles in here. I try to get as many of the bubbles out as possible, and I got the mark right over here. And now I've gotten the use, if I can squeeze it all the way down, because a lot of this is air, guys, and I don't know how to take it out. It is now used up to the little gold line right here. So I have used it from here all the way to here. To me, that's really, really good, because prior to this project, I had not used it, I mean, very little, to be quite honest with you. So, but the point is that I'm really happy that I put this in this project, because I fell completely in love with this concealer. I think what I was doing before is I was over applying, and so it looked really heavy. But this time around, I went in with a very small amount, kind of blended it and spread it out with my finger, and then went in with a dampened sponge to blend it out. And I love the coverage. I set it really, really well, and it does not crease on me. This is definitely a product that I want to repurchase because it's really good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I'm so happy that I put it in this project. Otherwise, I would have never given it another try. Also have my cuticle oil from Orly. I spilled it yesterday, only a little bit. So the line is right there, and I was a little bit above where it's showing used. So pretty good usage right there. I only spilled the smallest amount because of this. You see this? This is supposed to be connected to the actual lid, but it isn't, and that's what's been bothering me. So I've been using this probably 2 to 3 times a day. I've been trying to be very consistent because I'm growing my nails out. So that's why there's so much usage. And then I've been putting it on my toes as well. A really great smell, and it absorbs really nicely into the nails and into the cuticle area, so I really like that. This lip gloss right here, I only got the tiniest amount of usage. I started off right here, and I think I've a few clicks or something like that. My Stila One Step Correct, I did get a little bit of use out of this, and I started off right there, and then now I'm up to where it says step right in between the word. And so you can see the progress right there. This right here, I have been trying to let sit and trying not to touch it. I leave it for like quite a few days, and this thing I can never see, like I can never see where I'm at. So I marked it right there at the, you know, at the intro. I can't tell you how much I have. I mean, it feels a little bit lighter, but I have been using it consistently. And then this one surprised me not too long ago. I thought I was halfway through this foundation, and I'm not, and I just realized I'm missing a foundation. I thought I was halfway through this foundation because I opened it. You can see that I opened it because it's kind of like, you know, kind of open because I couldn't shut it again. And looking down into it, it looked like I had used halfway, but clearly I haven't. So I marked it right there. I can't even tell you how much I've used because I seriously thought I was down here. So I forgot to mention this one earlier. I didn't use this at all. I just want to throw it in there because I didn't use it. Okay, my Benefit Flawless, I started off right here at the top. Very, very little change. So I pull it up to where the little plastic is, just so you guys can see. Right there. And I went ahead and marked it a little bit below that. My Maybelline lipstick in Autumn, and oops, I have that right there. So I did get a lot of use out of it. I used from there to there basically. Oh, Bare Minerals I put right here because I forgot to label it last time. So I started off up here and I was down here, and I've been enjoying these two together. Although this one looks really pretty, I'll just put it on right now to show you guys. It does look really pretty on its own, but I personally prefer it with the Maybelline Autumn's lipstick over top of it. It looks, the combination of them together just looks really beautiful, so I've really been enjoying both of them together. Okay, and then right over here I have my Sephora eyeliner. You guys can see I started off right here at the top and then moved my way down to right about there. So let's see here, right there, you guys can see it right there. Oh, maybe a little less, so whatever. You guys can see right there, it's at the bottom. So my Revlon Brow Fantasy, this is completely done. I don't have it, either I don't have any more or it's just completely dry. You guys can see there's like nothing in here, so that's completely done. But the pencil, I'm still working on it, and I started off at the little top line right there, and you can see I marked it right there where I've made progress. That's it for this video, guys. Again, my next update video will be in 2 months, and let you guys know if I've added products in. I'm thinking of adding more products in because I don't think this is enough, to be quite honest with you. And then I'll let you guys know at that time if I'm removing some products out as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.